This is my first guest that actually has her own theme song. Look at that. Wow. Woo! All right. This is, you know, and I also like to speed this up a little bit. Play it a little faster. Well, okay.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much for joining me. My gosh. And so look, it's Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery for her first live. This is your first live. Okay. Well, and I don't know who you are because the mustache and the wig and the the hoodie totally hide you. So
I know it's a bit warm. I have to take that off.
Yeah, that's okay. So, but we got the technology to work. So this is, boy, you've lost weight. You are just skin and bones.
Man. I know, it's this new diet. It's no good.
It's a new diet. Is it the zombie diet?
Yeah, keto, you know.
Oh. My goodness. So, well, okay, so everybody understand that we are we're working with the technology and the fact that you've worked with 3 devices, is that right, to get logged in? So StreamYard has some issues.
Oh yes.
But so anyhow, so we're good to go. So, and the notice popped. So how about we say hi to a few people?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just working out how I do this, so I have my phone.
Okay. This is Tangi, said hello.
Hello,
and then Dude Tarot Stash was like, fingers crossed. Jacaranda is here. And then Scott is here. Hello, Scott. Jamie is here. Hello. Yes, Toni made it. This is wonderful.
Yes, I made it.
Oh, you made it with plenty of time. So, and okay, so lots of, and Deanne is here. Hello, Deanne.
Hello, Deanne.
Regina is here. Hello, Regina.
Now, Regina, I have to do this because every time I see her name, hello, my name is Regina Tarot.
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Her sexy radio voice.
Her sexy voice. Well, this is, yeah, Regina's sexy. Period. So, and so, oh, Sheila is here. Hello, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot. If Sheila, have you made it to 1,000 people yet? I'm waiting. Susie Gemini is here. Hello, Susie. Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
And Tangi's like, I'm looking gorgeous. Toni. So
thank you, Tangitastic.
Tangitastic. Ooh, I like that. Zane is here. Hello. And okay, so Susie. Okay, wow. Okay, good. This is wonderful.
Yeah, I've still got a video to come back and watch of yours, Zane. I think you had a recent, well, I say recent, but a new sigil video, wasn't it?
Zane does a really nice job with those sigil videos, doesn't he?
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, love them.
You have embarrassed Regina, so you are #today's favorite. So,
she doesn't blush easily, though, does she?
No, she does not. And I saw Her Royal Highness come in. Shauna, hello. But okay, so yeah, it's all like so. Justin Michael is here, and he's listening from the gym. And Justin Michael at 4 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. British has a video, a live going. So there you go. So don't forget that. And when I was on Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, they started, there's a new thing. It's called, it's stash tags, which is like awesome. And that was from Wayne Rich or Richie. So I'm just like going, that is awesome.
Uh-huh.
So, but
do we have to do anything special for the stash tag? I haven't seen it yet.
Well, there's the stash tag, and it's just this glorious thing of anytime I get to do one of these, he called it it's a stash tag instead of a hashtag.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. Wayne Rich. Okay. I added an E at the end of that. Sorry, Wayne. So Orshi is here. Hello, Orshi. We were worried we were going to also have the same problem that you did with your live with Kristen Louise. So hope we can get that rescheduled. So anyhow, thank you for joining me for my, it's a holiday decoration and deck casual. And I'm going to get really obvious. If you have not subscribed to Toni's channel, please do so. And you have to do that, like and subscribe, right? There's that. It's like,
yeah, you have to do this channel first.
Oh, well, okay. So I'll take that. Or she said, looks like the problem is different countries. I'm glad it worked for you. Thank you. And it's a little weird. So oh, Tangi was saying she was just watching that video before this, the stash tag. So anyhow.
Oh, genius. Sorry. I've been on the computer all day. My eyesight's not working. I saw something else there.
What did you see? Come on.
It's way before the watershed. I can't say.
Okay. Are you sure? It's my channel. You're not held responsible.
Yeah, I'm not on chat here, so I can't be so, brash.
Okay. People in chat, she can be brash, right? Because it's my channel, and it's like awesome. And if I, we can set the mood. Oh, what does that say inside? What does that say? Hang on. What does that say? Hold on. That's weird. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, it's a stick.
It says Karen's glow stick.
Oh.
Wow. Karen, I have your glow stick. Haha. Okay.
Did she pinch that from Frank the Gargoyle?
I have no idea, but anyhow. So Susie has asked a question. Do you prefer Toni or Antoinette?
So, to those who know me, Toni, and for those who haven't got a clue who I am and come to my channel to see me, I just obviously run by Antoinette.
Okay. What do you want me to call you?
You can call me whatever you like.
Okay, whatever you like.
Red, Tash, yeah, anything. I don't mind.
I'm
from an Irish family, see, so we have multiple names. So I have been called many names throughout my 40-something years of being alive.
Okay.
And
Okay, you do not look like you have 40-something years of a life behind you. So just saying. So Deanne wants to know, in Tangi's comment, did Toni think it said penis?
Yeah.
So there you go. But she really can't. Yeah. Karen, I have your glow stick.
Because otherwise I'd be the same color, right?
Yeah. So this is Karen's glow stick. Anyhow. But okay, so you're having a tea. And I'm looking for my, okay, so there you go. Tuck Box Rage. Where's my reference to that? So, yeah, that mustache is a little tough, isn't it?
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They take a lot to keep in place.
You should try to actually wax one all, it's like, oh my gosh. So anyhow, we have a lot of stuff. And did you want to show off your decorations? Because
sure.
you have quite a few of them, and I am going to embiggen you so that people can see. And so, okay, so you are in solo layout view. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. So I'm in my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. This is my kitchen. I'm not kidding. There's the worktop. So here, let's see. So who is it? Is it Sandra? There's my wonky cauldron mug. And I have my little spoon in there with the crystal on top.
Ooh.
My little Halloween light.
Wow.
Because I wanted it to be a bit spooky in here.
Uh-huh.
And what you can't see is it kind of, there it is. So the little pictures go everywhere when you turn the lights off.
Nice.
We have some palmistry in here.
Very nice. One of the big hands.
So one of the big hands rather than small hands. Then I have black candles. I have my obsidian crow.
Oh, that's lovely. Gosh.
Yeah, so he's all obsidian.
Wow.
So I quite like him. I don't know if this is going to come up on camera, so let's try.
Oh, yeah.
So this is labradorite.
Oh, that's lovely.
And it's carved 3D, so it's carved like a reverse carving.
Whoa.
And the color on this up close and in person is just amazing. But yeah, so he's new into my collection.
Yeah. You're getting a lot of love, and Pepper Jackie has popped in, and or she said that crow and skull looked like something else for a second.
Did they? Was it the two skulls at the bottom and the
and the crow's neck? Yeah, that's sort of what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
so look at that. So this is a tiger's eye. So it's tiger's eye on this side, and then this side, if it shows, is blue, which for many is known as hawk's eye.
Wow.
So it's actually split. So it's kind of split with hawk's eye and tiger's eye colorings on him. So that's
an amazing find.
That one's quite special.
Yeah.
Then I have my mookaite.
Very nice.
So I know people here have been quite fascinated with mookaite. I love mookaite. So I've got lots of crystals elsewhere. And I have a agate skull. Are these showing up or is it bleached out?
It's showing up.
So he's got, I can't even think of the words for it there, but you can see he's got split in his head with little druzy quartz in it.
You're getting, again, lots of love for the skulls and the stone.
I have my travelers.
Oh.
One.
Wow.
So, golden healer.
Nice.
There you go.
That just looks like it glows with the lighting as it is.
Yeah, and the amethyst.
Nice.
So they're like ghosties.
Yeah.
Coming to the end of those, I have an owl, which is in a much lighter shade of labradorite with a skull.
Right.
So I like him a lot.
Pepper Jackie wanted to know, what do you use mookaite crystal for?
To look at because I love it.
Okay.
I don't actually use them. Yeah, so I haven't worked with crystals properly for a while. But originally I just purchased them because I make jewelry. So I purchased them on strands and I just fell in love with the colorations that come on them.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's
amazing. This is my moon. This was a birthday present last year.
Wow.
So obviously that's the labradorite with that big blue flash.
Yeah.
She says. So those are my crystals and this is my kitchen.
Very nice. And
few cups there because I couldn't decide which one to bring out for you, so I just.
it is
And
very
then
hard.
obviously-
It is very hard to pick, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, and
Like-
okay, I'm gonna embiggen you again because we have the background. That
Yeah.
background is truly amazing.
So for some of you who saw me on Becca's live shortly, you know I had a Halloween. I had Aloha back here, a tiki hut kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're now here.
Pepper Jackie liked your answer about the mookaite. You know, it's like perfect.
Yeah, it was just simply that it was a draw because I loved the stone, and then found out a bit more about it, and just the fact that it's from the River Mooka, the only place you can get it in Australia, and it's a jasper as well. Before that, I used to be drawn to gemstones, so pretty things, amethyst, citrines, quartz.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So yeah, I just have that background. So
I know, isn't it cool?
It goes on a door. So I've had that for a while, and when I used to work and we could put up decorations, I would hang that outside my door for the holiday. So, okay, and I'm seeing, okay, so Jamie said those traveler skulls are everything. So.
They arrived today. They arrived today, and they are from, now I don't know much about him, but I think he might be a big deal. But he's called Leandra de Souza. Leandra de Souza.
Okay.
So these are carved, these are original travelers' skulls carved by Leandro de Souza. So they come with certificates.
Ooh, that's impressive.
And I believe he's from your side, well, somewhere in America or maybe Brazil. I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Wow. And so you're wow. I don't have that much stuff to. I mean, I just have the other. I also have this, which is a pumpkin that I carved, and yeah. So these look really good when they have these are plastic pumpkins or foam, and I used a Dremel to cut these out. So
was that hard to cut out with a Dremel?
No, it was actually much easier with a Dremel and safer than using an X-Acto blade or a sharp knife.
So when you say X-Acto blade, is that like a craft knife?
It is a craft knife, yes. So, and it was faster. So I did that one, and then I did the skull. So.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, this is nice to actually have sit in an office and surprise people. So when they turn the corner, they see that skull. It's like, woo, what's that? So, and I also have this, which is, just a little bit of a headdress. I think it's quite nice.
Very casual.
It's very casual. I wear it when I don't care how I look, because that's what happens. So, but yeah. And then Tarot Sachet has dressed up as a vampire for everybody. So we've got Tarot Sachet is a little vampire. Boom. So
I know, amazing. She's got fantastic makeup.
She does. She looks so pale. I mean, it's
I know.
Wow. And her teeth are good. So, but
they're nice and white.
Yeah. So, how many do you have? A few of the. I mean, you've done some videos recently on your channel. I encourage everybody to go and look at them. So how many decks do you have around?
Oh, just a few here and there, maybe.
Just a few. Hi, Julie. I love it. Just a few. Okay. Wow. Well, and I was showing some videos when I was with Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot, last Thursday. And I have some repeats, but I also have some that I did not show. But since you are my, I love it. Yes, Toni is amazing on her channel.
You.
There you go. Boom.
I did put foundation on today, so hopefully I'm not going to blush, but thank you.
Well, we could make Regina blush again.
Yeah, but can you imagine if I blush, I'd be this color.
So, would you like to show us one of your decks that you brought?
Yeah, which one? So what have you got? Or are you keeping yours secret?
Well, I was going to keep mine a secret because if you pulled it out and mine was just like it, I was going to pull it out too. Oh, the Barbara Walker. So,
yeah.
Okay.
You got the big one?
I do not. I don't have the Barbara Walker yet. It is on my list of things to get. Barbara Walker is a huge thing in the knitting world. She has done stitch guidebooks. So the Barbara Walker Tarot is one that I don't have, but it's on my list. And the in a tin is quite nice.
Yeah. So she doesn't, well, not she personally, but US Games do the tin. I couldn't find a large version. So I think the large version is out of print unless you pay money to purchase it from someone.
Yes.
And the book that she did that looks like it maybe went with this deck is out of print also. And I found that on Amazon for £400.
So when did it arrive?
So I bought the Kindle version, which was 14.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I may have the Barbara Walker book. But I've had it for a while. But she's a very interesting person. So do you want to show us any of those cards? Just out of curiosity?
So for those who aren't familiar, these are the backs.
Uh-huh.
Her cards, so they're a little bit different. They have keywords on them.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the keywords match with things that we're used to seeing, and some of them kind of don't.
Right.
Court cards are named after magical creatures and deities. So we have Merlin. Is that showing on your screen?
Okay. It's a little hard to see, but it works. People get the idea.
Yeah. Prince of Wands is the Dagon. So it's because I'm not used to this.
Uh-huh.
Where is my camera anyways? It's all the lights. Lights, camera, action.
There you go.
Seven of Swords. So there's lots of really kind of witchy images in these, which is what I like about the deck. It's new. Well, I've had it a few months, but it is quite new into my collection, as in this is my first month actually pulling it and working with it. So you've got your Fate card. Five of Wands is an impasse.
Mm-hmm. How do you like using it?
I'm trying it out. So this is my card of the day pulls, this one. So what energy can I expect from today? So I pull my card from this one and write down the keyword if it's on the card. And then I might also add whatever I'm feeling from the card at the same time. Uh-huh. And then I can come back and check and see which of the two words felt right to me. Uh-huh. At the end of the day, or whenever I look back, usually the next morning when I come to do my next sort of pull. So it's your Empress. Mm-hmm. So I'm using it that way. And so we're 4 days in.
Right.
I think I did a practice spread a while ago, and it just felt like at that point, the keywords on the cards were correct versus the original meanings of the cards, because they do clash sometimes.
They do.
Like Ace of Swords is doom.
Doom?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, there's like, normally you'd look forward to it, and Four of Swords is seclusion. So, but that kind of goes, that fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that deck.
Yeah.
So I'm still bedding in and getting to know it.
Sure. And Susie Gemini said, "I love this deck. Never knew about it." And then Pepper Jackie, that card, wow. which was, and it is the Barbara Walker Tarot.
Yes.
And the In a Tin is available through US Games. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I got it on Amazon because that's where all the US Games stuff appears for us here.
So,
but I don't know if you can have like a direct website or it's cheaper for you if you go straight to US Games. I don't know.
Right.
But Amazon, obviously, we don't pay so much in shipping, which is why I choose that way.
Sure. Thomas is here. Hello, Uncle Badger. Glad to have you here.
Hello.
Yeah, and like I said, Barbara Walker is an interesting person. She decides for a year. I mean, she decides at the beginning of the year how she's going. She picks a topic, and then she spends all year doing deep research about that topic.
Ooh,
so
wow.
She's done women's symbology. She's done tarot. She's done a lot of knitting. So like I said, there's like 4 or 5 Barbara Walker knitting dictionaries. So that's,
you don't put them together, do you? Witchy, tarot, knitting.
I would, but that's just me because that's just me. So, but yeah. So I should probably show you one that I okay, so shameless plug, or she's Zombie Oracle. If any of my oh yeah, and Pepper Jackie said I crochet. So do you knit or do you crochet, Toni?
No.
Okay.
No, my brain can't do that.
Well, not yet. You just need a good teacher. I used to teach it. So
could you imagine what my toilet doilies would look like if I did?
They would be awesome. Come on. So so this is the Zombie Oracle. Shameless plug for Orshi. And so this is lovely. So I love this one. Use it.
I know. She's so talented.
Yeah. But yeah, and I'm looking forward to because Orshi and Kristen Louise are going to do a live about deck creation. So there's that wonderful thing. And
you think they might collaborate and make together?
Ooh, isn't that interesting? Huh. Suggested here first.
Drop that one in.
There you go. Okay, so we got a few more people coming in, and Tarot Magician, whose name I don't have on my list. So
Renee?
Is it Renee?
I believe so.
Okay.
If not, I've been calling her Renee for a couple of weeks and I've got it wrong.
Uh-oh. So, well, that's okay. And I think Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot, came in. And
Hi, Ron.
So, and thank you. Deanne put the link for the Zombie Oracle in. And okay, so and yes, Renee. So you win. Okay, I'm writing this down. So, oh yeah, there it is. I have it right there. Okay, sorry.
Oh, she missed her deck.
Or she missed. Okay, so I was saying I have the Zombie Oracle, and I flipped through some cards, and apparently you and Toni wants you and Kristen Louise to collaborate and do a deck. So you don't give up. Don't give up. We're there. So hi, Renee. Okay, so so yeah, this is one, and I said this on Sheila's. I'm looking forward to being able to use this when I read for people because it's not just limited to this time of the year.
No.
So, but yeah. So, okay, what do you got?
Ooh. How about the Dark Grimoire?
Ooh. I don't have the Dark Grimoire. Oh, I'm kind of digging you.
Has Candy just got herself this one? I think Candy Soul and Soil might have just got this one as well, but it was lovely lady on Saturnarium. Saturnarium. Oh, I've mentioned her when I do the walkabout on this one, and this is where I saw this. She uses it for shadow work.
Okay.
And so kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I like all the kind of weird characters in the background. That's what I like about it. Oops.
Uh-huh. And Dan
um,
said yes, Saturnarium.
Yeah, so it's just like I say, she uses it for shadow work. I've just dropped it down on my desk I bought it for this time of year specifically. And it would be interesting to see what I get from this. So maybe I'll use this for the new moon on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And see what's in there. But I just really like the
Those
freaky
are really nice
weird
images.
They are. It's nicely done. It reminds me a bit of the Haunted House by Sasha. Sasha, yeah. I can't remember her surname.
Wow.
But yeah, so I like this one.
That's very nice. And so remind us of that, the title of that one again.
So it's the Dark Grimoire Tarot. It's a low scarabeo, and it comes in a tuck box.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Pepper Jackie, I left Lori a message above. I have missed it. Toni, I learned to crochet from YouTube, the crochet crowd.
Do we not have a tarot crochet crowd, no?
Well, yeah, it's Pepper Jackie is one of them. So I can crochet enough to be dangerous, and Toadstool Tarot does crochet. So, Little Zen Crone actually knits as do I. So, Dark Grimoire has one of the most powerful hanged mans. I need to get this deck too. So, and so talking about Tuckbox Rage, you did, our lovely Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, did a Tuckbox Rage masterclass to which you added to it, which was delightful. And so that was cool. Yeah. So yeah, you just, yeah, the paper clip. Yep. So do you want to do another one since you have so many, or you want me to do one?
You can do one.
Okay.
I don't have to do all of them.
Well, I have one that I don't see Sandra here, but I actually picked up the Vampire Tarot by Robert M. Place. I found a copy of this on eBay. I did. Oh yeah, or she is like going, the paperclip is genius. So Pepper Jackie is like, what's the paperclip for? So you need to watch Toni's video, the Tuckbox Rage video. So the Vampire Tarot, I like Robert M. Place, and this is out of print, will never be re-released because Robert did not like the way it turned out. Are you familiar with this one, Toni?
I don't have this. No, I've seen it around, but as you say, I'm aware it's no longer easy to obtain.
So yeah, and so I bought this because sometimes I get a bug, and I'm going, okay, I have to have this because I saw images. Ooh, look, Kim is here.
Hi, hello, Kim.
And so it does come with a very thorough book because if you know anything about Robert M. Place, he's extremely thorough, and he does his own stuff. And this was published in 2009. But here's the thing. I got this used, but when I received it, it was sealed. So I was like going, I got all tingly when I saw that it was sealed, and the fact that I was actually what I paid for it. It was a hefty amount, but it wasn't the most expensive deck. But here's the back.
Yeah.
And I really like the images of this. So these are all based upon Dracula. And Robert M. Place's artwork is really phenomenal. It's very clear. Do you have a favorite card that you always look at when you are looking?
I didn't, but I started to look at the H's, so the Hierophant, the Hermit.
Okay. So let me pull out the...
And who's the other H? There's another H, isn't there?
Okay, here's Van Helsing, who is the Hierophant.
Oh, perfect. Yep.
And then...
although he's not as good
as... is the other one.
Yeah.
So look at this, people. It's still... it's like awesome. Here's the Hermit.
Yeah, nice.
Or she asked, why does the creator dislike the deck? He just was not pleased with it. I believe Justin Michael in his Tarot Titans interview with him talked to him, I believe. And he wasn't pleased with how it turned out. So, and okay, so the Hanged Man is the Madman, so number 12.
Perfect. Yep.
So, yeah, it was a really good scare. So, and but look at that. I mean, it's so wonderful. So, and I'm a little geeked out by, you know, how lovely this is. I have yet to really use it because part of me doesn't want to. But look at the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is one that I always look at. I look at the 9 and I'm like going, oh, this is like really, and have you ever read the book Dracula?
No, but I've watched the films. They're quicker.
Do you have a favorite version of the film?
So not the ones that you would all think. I actually like what's his name? Luke. I think it's just called Dracula, the Untold Story.
Okay.
Love that version. Absolutely love that version. And the main character's not too, bad on the eye.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And that was Renfield, was the hanged man, the crazy one. I like most versions of Nosferatu or Dracula. And
I had Nosferatu. I've got it somewhere. I had it playing in my last house. We had it put up on a big screen in our house. We had big white walls. So when we had the Halloween party, we had Nosferatu in the background on the... Of course.
Yeah. And Pepper Jackie said Lincoln the Vampire Slayer isn't half bad, I think. So but I also think this was back before you were born. There was a story of Dracula and Fright Night was with a story of a vampire, and boy, I really liked that one. But I actually like the one with, oh geesh, and of course I'm looking at it over there and I can't see it. It's the
Carry On Screaming.
No, it was the guy who was in The Matrix. What's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was in it, and Gary Oldman was Dracula, and I really liked that one because I'm a huge fan of epistolary novels, and the book is written as an epistolary novel. So okay.
I'm a movie person because I just run quicker. I run out of patience for books.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
William Dafoe, eh?
William Dafoe in Shadow of the Vampire any day. So, but yeah, Lost Boys, yes.
Yes,
Fright
that's
Night
classic.
is brilliant. Bram Stoker's Dracula is, I think, the
That's
official
the one.
title of that one. Yeah. So, yep.
Interview with Vampire. I like that when I was much younger.
Interview with a Vampire. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the books more than I did the movie. So did you read all of the books?
No, not a single one.
Okay. Hey, you
I
don't have
just
to be a
watched
reader.
the not Tom Cruise, the other one, Brad Pitt.
Okay. Hey, okay. So yeah, Susie Gemini's like easy on the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Then they had the film with that was another Luke. Was that Luke Perry
That might have been, yes.
in that one? Obviously, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, all of those.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. Excellent. So what else do you got?
How about, because I think you might have this one.
You know what? I am looking behind me. I don't think I have that one.
This version or this deck?
I don't think I have that deck. I have the Abandoned Oracle.
Oh yeah, that's upstairs. I forgot to put that in my videos as well.
And I also have the X-ray edition.
Yeah, I have the X-ray edition. I don't have the original yet.
Yeah. Or she was saying Spike.
Oh, Spike was nice, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. And we're back to your skull, or the raven on top. So okay, I'm gonna embiggen you.
Okay, so do these need introducing? So these are Patrick Valenza.
And if I understand correctly, you are a bit of a Patrick Valenza fan.
Yeah, I don't know how, but it happened. His artwork, I mean, these are just pen drawings, but
Yeah.
they kind of inspire me. Like they're comical. These are funny. I haven't used this to read. This is new to me.
Uh-huh.
But I do use it for other things. So where are we? So I use this for learning to draw.
Wow.
So I just take images from his cards.
So
and draw them.
I'm going to put me on this so people can see me. You're just learning to draw, and that's how good you are already?
Well, that one I am proud of that one actually. I just drew that one. There's no pencil. That's just straight out pen.
Beautiful.
So I find it easier to follow people's line drawings. I mean, so I used to draw many years ago, but I haven't drawn for a long time. So this was what started. It was a Garden of Lucid Dreams.
Wow.
Deck. So I picked up pen and started drawing, and that was like multiple cards in one picture, and that kind of like set me off then. So I was off on a little drawing spree with Patrick's work, and I've got another one there that I haven't got around to finishing.
That is nice.
But, yeah, so
there's a lot of love for you, Toni, for your drawing ability, and thank you very much for sharing. So
but for those who watch my journaling videos, you see sometimes if I'm working with his deck, they creep into my journaling. My doodles go into the journaling.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay, incoming love for you, Toni. Gird your loins, get ready. People are really appreciating you sharing those. So, Shauna said Toni should draw a deck. So,
no.
And Jilly is like, you go, Toni. Beautiful drawing.
Thank you.
And Renee is like, my sketchbook is calling me. And Orshi, of course, is so when is your deck coming?
I don't know, but there we go. Look, maybe when I fall out of the house. No.
Yeah. Thank you, Jackie. And I believe Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot, was using, was hole punching some of that for a round deck. Is that correct? Well, no,
yeah, I can't watch.
Okay.
I can't watch that.
Okay. Well, but it's because it was offset, so she got a replacement copy.
I know.
But anyhow, so beautiful artwork, Toni. So Or she said, I'd love a few Patrick Valenza decks, but shipping is la miserable these days from the US especially.
Yeah, so he's only shipping. So if we're not in the US, you have to purchase on Etsy. And I placed an order, and the cost of shipping and taxes was hard to swallow. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's the world we're living in. There's nothing he can do about it. And
Yeah. Unless you know a deck mule. Somebody who can make things happen for you. Danji is listening in, and I think I'm expecting that Regina and Thomas are having a good time thinking about American Werewolf in Traffic was disappointing. British Wolf Smurf in Chicken Cage was even worse. But there was even Poltergeist. Night of the Chicken Dead.
Is there a song about that?
Yeah. So, and which one was it that Tuckbox Rage did some of the remixes for? I don't remember. Was it Poltergeist? But that was back when they were vegan. I can't remember. Regina, can you check into that for me? So, okay. So, okay, just getting caught up. Random word. But you're helping me already, Gerald. Well, hello. Sign me up. Give me a purpose. Give me a purpose. So, okay. So speaking of Patrick, you use, and let's talk for a minute about the Deviant Moon. In one of your videos, I think it was one of your videos, do you have number 1 and number 2 out of 500 for one of his decks?
Yeah, they weren't numbered, but he has 500. They weren't numbered, so I can choose to number them as I please. So I have 2 decks from the 500, and I choose to call them 1 and 2.
1 and 2. That is beautiful. Beautiful. And
why not?
So let me ask you, what do you think of the Paradoxical Edition? Is that the way? Yeah. Do you like it?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I worked with it yet? No. I've done my walkthrough, flip through. I've looked at the images. I know Robin did a little bit where he was, because there's not a lot of color in these, as in items aren't colored, are there? There's a lot of tonals. We have a lot of blues and things in this deck.
Right.
And I know that for some people, they found that a little bit difficult to work with the deck, because sometimes if the colors speak to you more than the image or the name of the card, then it can make it hard for you, can't it? So if you see blue, blue, blue all the time, you might be going, there's something wrong with your throat chakra, but the person's saying to you, there's nothing wrong with my throat chakra. And you're like, oh no, actually, yeah, you're right. It's a wand. Yeah.
I know Robin and I did on his channel, Toadstool Tarot, we did a comparison of the Paradoxical and the original, and talking about and showing them. And that's where one of the reasons that I appreciate Patrick, and Patrick, if you're listening to this, I really appreciate that the Paradoxical, all of the colors are curated. They're not just, oh, I'm just going to flip a switch in Photoshop and make it happen. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
But his devil, I mean.
Yeah.
I do have, it's not here, it's upstairs. I put loads of his stuff upstairs in my chest. It's locked away, but he did the cards, those blue devils that he released for free to so many people. And I managed to get myself on his order list and got myself one of those, which is exciting. And then we have our Mr. Bean. Love Mr. Bean.
Yeah. Here's the devil. My image is a little
better than mine. Yeah. Who else has this problem? Who else was it? Was it you and Simon, or you and Richard? When you both put your cards up on screen, it's very different.
Yeah, it's very different. And Gigi Nilsson is here. Hello, Gigi. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you're well. So
we have that one. The Judgment.
Yeah. Or she said, Book Depository gave me a 10% off coupon till the 17th. I need to figure out what to get since there's no way I'm not using that. So, yeah. And
Hi, Gigi.
Gerald was asking if Tuckbox Rage did the remixes for the soundtrack, but I thought they would on Wolf Smurf, Uncle Badger. Okay. Yeah. So, and I really do appreciate the work of the Deviant Moon. Do you use just the Deviant Moon? When do you use the Deviant Moon? Is it just a holiday or is it just?
So the paradoxical I kept for this holiday.
Look at this, people. Purpose. This is what I get for not following the Tuckbox Rage.
No, yeah, no problem.
Look, my panic, yeah. Just so okay, so
yeah. So this one is for that my standard edition. I use whenever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah, I use the standard edition, and Sandra and I talked about the Deviant Moon. And,
hang on a minute.
I really like that, and I also. Do you have a preference for borderless or?
Borderless. Yeah, borderless for this one.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Although I might have a bordered edition coming.
Oh, nice. Okay, sip, everybody.
It might be in a special little box.
As in, wow. Okay.
It might come with some wrapping, and it might come with a special card.
Very nice, and you'll be showing us that on your channel
when it arrives. I will. Some of this stuff takes like 2.5 months to come in, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So, okay. So please show us something else.
So
I'm enjoying this.
Deck wise, how about? Do you have Seasons of the Witch?
I don't. But I'm going to embiggen you so that you can show us that.
So this is the one that we're going to have all the Sabbats. So Seasons of the Witch. This is Samhain. The Yule is out. I do have the Yule. I haven't worked with it, of course, because it's wrong season. Comes with it does come with a nice thick book. It is slightly, it's coloured.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And there are nice write-ups, and this one does reversals as well. So it's glossy. So excuse me, let's see if we can get the shimmer off.
Okay.
That way? Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
So you get a little poem on each card, but basically, obviously, it's all built around witches and their practices. So you have your dark moons, lots of kind of rituals, touching with your ancestors, working with the elements.
Right.
There's your healer. And in the book, depending on, not all the cards, but some of the cards have extra meanings and spells in there. Ugh. This deck made it onto my creepy video. So I have creepy decks video. Usually if there's a spider in it, I don't buy it.
Right.
Or I take it out. I look for it because I know it's there before it scares me.
Oh.
Because there's nothing more embarrassing, is there? In fact, on one of my videos, I think when I did the Stacy Demarco last year, I jumped because I didn't know there was a spider in that deck. I jumped while I was showing it, while I was videoing it and showing it. And there is a moment where I think you see my hands kind of shoot out of shot because I'm like, ah! But yeah, there's a candles rituals in here. So it does candles. A little bit more about getting in touch with your ancestors, graveyard, but there are some candle spells and candle magic in there as well.
Okay. And what's the name of that deck again?
So this is the Seasons of the Witch series and the Samhain Oracle.
Okay, so that's an Oracle deck. Very nice.
Yeah, this is Oracle.
And are the Seasons of the Witch, are they doing all 8?
They will be,
Savage?
yeah. Yes, so the Yule is now out. That took a year between decks. And I am hearing rumors. Sorry, that's Rick feeding the dogs. I'm hearing rumors that there's a Beltane coming next. So not coming in order. But I think they're just gearing up for whatever time of year they're going to be released.
Right. And Zane just said Yule 1 just came out too. So
yeah,
he's
so
excited.
I've had that a couple weeks.
Okay.
But the Stacy Demarco Oracle is the other one for Halloween. Out of the two, I think I prefer this one.
Okay. And I like how there are poems on it, and then they also give you some practical information. So
yeah, the practical information is nice. So for ritual, for instance, it says, "Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown." That's the little deep thought inset there.
Yeah.
And then I'll say there'll be like 2 pages written up on it inside the book.
Very nice. And you said the book was in color, correct?
Yes, color book. Nice. Yeah, I do
that's
like
even
this one.
nicer. Yeah. So
I know it's got a bit of a bad rap because they said there's not enough diversity in this deck, but they're sorting that out as they learn and work through the rest of their Sabbats.
Sure. And I think that's one thing that I truly appreciate is when deck creators are responsive to feedback that they have.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So we've had a couple of more people come. Oh, and Zane said, my 3 favorites are the first 3. So Samhain, Beltane, and Yule.
Yeah.
Yeah. False Teeth Real Tarot, whose name I have forgotten. Hello. Thank you for being here.
I think you're new one. You have not come across that one before.
I met False Teeth Real Tarot on Sheila's channel, Inquisitive Tarot.
Welcome.
So again, if you haven't started following her, please do. And by the way, Orshi was stepping away, so and don't show any really cool decks. So we've got to show some decks.
Get them out.
Gone, And Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, is here, both looking particularly gorgeous tonight.
Well, hello there, you articulate Scottish hunk of tarot.
There you go. And and it's like on one of the Tuck Box Rage videos where Little Latte showed up in his chat, which still don't know who Little Latte is, but by the way, I did get an email from Little Latte. So it was awesome. But Chris, I described him as he was described as our own Scottish Yoda. His voice brought Little Latte out of hiding. So
see, I knew I should have brought my Yoda with me. He's sat on my sunshine mandala.
Yeah. Orshie's back. Sorry. Hi, Orshie. Welcome back. Boy. Chrissy Missy. So, all right. So, well, you were just talking about, do you have the Santa Muerte? Okay. Chris and I did a Santa Muerte deck casual about this, and I really like this deck, and I use it regularly because it's the one that connects me to speaking to ancestors, people who are dead, and spirit guides for people. So I use this all the time.
Wow. Yeah.
So I really like doing readings with this one. It's one of those things that, I don't know about you, Toni, but there's certain decks where when I start shuffling them, I get altered, and I feel myself open up, and I get really, really connected with this. So
yeah, not so much for myself. I don't know about you. When you're reading for yourself, you're just doing a daily pull or a daily read. It's really hard, isn't it? Sometimes you slap the cards down, you might put 5 cards out and you just get like a word in your head. That's okay. But when I read for other people, sometimes the message I give them has nothing to do with what's in front of me. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, there's some controversy here going on. Uncle Badger, this is a way for you to actually get put in timeout, Thomas, saying Little Latte is actually Woody Allen. That's just not right. No, that would be wrong. So.
Hey Simon, how are you?
So, yes, Woody Alien instead. Now that would work. That would work. Hi, Simon. Hello. So, okay. So, yeah. So we both have the Santa Muerte. And,
yeah, I love that deck. I don't just use that for this time of year. That one I enjoy using whenever.
Yeah. Do you have the Santa Muerte Oracle, the one that he did?
I don't know. It looks really good, but I was never an Oracle person, but I suddenly have like a whole shelf of Oracle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I haven't been an Oracle person, but actually I'm looking at what I have, and I actually have a lot more Oracle decks than what I thought. Yeah. And it wasn't until recently where I think it was Candy from Candy Soul and Soil. She started mixing the Oracle and the Tarot, and it just sort of blew my mind because for some reason I hadn't done that before. In my mind, there was Tarot and then there was Oracle, and you didn't match the two. So it's like,
oh, okay. Yeah, no, I do use them. I mix them into the reading, but not into the spread. Okay. So where some people like the main question, they'll stick an Oracle in as the main question and then work the tarot around the main question. Yeah. I put it down as like the overall feeling or the starter feeling for the read.
Right. And have you thought about having Elemental Cartomancy have you on for the roundtable readings?
I have, but you'd have to start an hour earlier.
Okay. So.
I try, and I'm usually watching from bed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and Chris uses, I bring that up because Chris uses the Soul card as the starter card for that, and that I think is really, really look at that. There you go. Do show.
Oh well, I'm. They're just in here because if you watched my video, I pulled out these 3 cards. I still haven't put them back in the deck because this was a message for me and it felt really powerful, but I still haven't worked out soul cards in general to use. So these are new into my collection, but it felt like this lady's telling me, I don't know, almost like an ancestral handout or something. And like I'm being told to learn more, or someone's going to maybe take me away in a spaceship and drop some knowledge into my brain. But those ones are out. They're out of my box, which has no tuck box, by the way.
I know. Isn't that lovely? It's lovely.
It's no tuck box. But yeah, so Simon was talking about these recently, I think, on his channel. And he showed one of his favorite cards, which actually was one of the ones I liked. And I can't remember, was that this one?
Was that one, Simon? That's beautiful.
But yeah, that one is beautiful. I do like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are some of my soul cards.
That's beautiful.
Not many people have these though, do they? Or do they just not talk about them?
So your question was, do people not have them or they just don't talk about them?
Both. You know, I'm an air sign, whatever.
And by the way, Simon said it was that card. So
yeah,
good job, Toni. But I have them, but I don't talk about them. And part of it may be because it's hard to talk about them because they don't have a name on them. Mm-hmm. And so I think you use them so you understand what I mean. It's like, what was it? You know, they're not numbered or anything like that. So
no, yeah. So it's just literally, what does that picture do to you right there in the moment when you look at it?
Yeah.
And that changes. That'll change every time you put the card out, depending on your mood, won't it?
Mm-hmm. And the creator actually has a YouTube channel where she does hour-long music with singing bowls and stuff like that. So
oh wow, okay,
quite interesting. So all right, so this is my next one. I have Murder of Crows. Do you have this?
And that's not just any version, is it?
No,
is it? No.
This is the special one. I have number 2616, and so this is the special edition that has red to it. So, and here are the backs. A lot of people are talking about Murder of Crows.
Yeah. Lots of people bring it out now, don't they, for this time of year?
Yeah. And by the way, and Chris has done, so many people have done the seasonal or spooky decks. So
when are you doing yours?
I think I'm doing it right now.
Live VR. There you go, Chris.
Live VR. So, but yeah.
Yeah, this deck is lovely. But the one that's available doesn't have the extra accents on it, does it?
No, it does not. I think they sold out of it. And I just, I paid a little extra for it, but I think the red for me is what this deck needs. So it's not just so, so it just works for me. So, and Chris said I should be free at some point, Orshi, but I'm working my usual days and I'm tutoring on Tuesdays. So, oh, Chris is tutoring. Chris, our local Scottish Yoda tarot guru, also is a math guru who is helping to change kids' lives by helping tutor them in math.
Amazing. Wow.
I mean, I'm just like going, is there something that this man can't do? I mean, he's learning to play piano, and he's.
Is that why he's good at piano? Because he can do math? I don't know.
He, it's like, man, I don't know. He's all that. He is all that. And
then some.
And a bag of chips. So, but all right. False Teeth, Real Tarot. Please tell me your name. Makes it. Oh, that's good. Toni for the win. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, and I did order the extra bag with this.
Oh, yeah.
So the only thing that I don't quite like about it is when I have a deck like this that is, beautiful, and it comes in a pouch. I want it to go into the pouch, and I want the pouch to close, and it doesn't really close because the box is in there. So
yeah, frustrating.
So you're welcome, Chris. Says I always feel so good about myself whenever I want you, dude. So Melinda, thank you. I'm writing that down. Chris Kelly is a multifaceted gem. So, but yeah. So this is one of my other seasonal decks. So
very nice. You? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and it's one of those that depending upon your spiritual practice, crows have differing emphasis. And so in my spiritual practice, crows are, messengers, and they are different omens. And so this would work with that. So,
yeah, absolutely.
So
have you seen, you might not have done, but on Instagram, so we have a witch in Cornwall called Michelle.
Okay.
And I think she's called the Wise Witch. WYSEWYTCH.
Uh-huh.
And I am actually going on a retreat. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not enough times throughout the last 6 months, but I'm going on a retreat for the blood moon of October with her business. So she's doing like a, there it is, a retreat. We're going on a retreat, right? So we're going on this retreat. And so I'm quite looking forward to it. It's the first one of its kind that I'm going on, but it is for the blood moon of October. I don't know what to expect. Absolutely don't know what to expect. We are going to visit the Witch Museum in, it's near Boscastle. It's not in Boscastle, it's near Boscastle.
Okay.
So we get to see the Witchy Museum, and I guess there'll be a witch circle. I need to bring some things to put on the altar, and I guess we're going out under the moon at some point, probably going to stick our feet in a freezing cold river.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I can't wait. So that's the 21st, I think I'm going.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'll be there for the moon.
Yeah, that's cool. Pepper Jackie says, love the cow tarot, but I think Pepper Jackie meant the crow tarot. But wouldn't that be an interesting deck? The cow tarot?
It would. Do you think they'd have beaks?
Maybe. So Chris says crows are really good at problem solving.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And Susie says that that sounds like fun, or she says the same thing. And yes, Pepper, I was teasing you. But I'm bummed. And Thomas said, I have a feeling some of the crows, ravens on the park are beginning to recognize me. I should start feeding them for COVID army reasons. Well, and crows recognize you. They bring you gifts. They're very generous. They're intelligent. And I know Jamie, the Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, has a lot of information about pigeons. And pigeons are also intelligent. And they recognize you. So I think it's quite amazing. So, and Deanne said the crow tarot would be cute. So, but yeah, so the witchy lady on Instagram,
she rehabilitates crows and ravens and magpies.
Oh,
but of course, Instagram's still down, so I can't get it to come up for me. It's still not working.
Okay.
But she's on Instagram as Michelle Mari Elliott.
Okay.
If anyone wants to go look her up. But yeah, I was watching a video the other day. So she's got one that's become a pet because it's no longer, she can't rehabilitate him. So that one just follows her around, sits on her lap, talks to her. I mean, it's quite something to watch. They're really very loving as well.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And Ishi is here. Hello. Glad to see you. Thomas also said they terrorized the geese and the peregrine falcons. So, you know.
They also, is it crows? Do they also eat little birds? Magpies do. So magpies, as much as I love them, they attack the small garden birds. They pull their heads off.
Wow.
Yeah, they're quite vicious.
Okay, well, you don't want to mess with a crow then, right?
No.
I wouldn't, so just saying.
Peck your eyes out.
Peck your eyes out. Yeah. That is hilarious. I mean, that's beautiful. Simon said, with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp down, thank heaven for YouTube. Yes. So, well, okay. So, what about another deck?
Why not? Should we do a Simon favorite?
Let's do it. Simon, are you ready?
He has to guess which one. How about that?
Simon, guess which
one. Make him guess. Will he guess in the right ballpark?
I don't know. Does Simon even know what he's agreeing
His
to?
favorite deck is? I don't know, actually. Yeah, it's a good question.
DM? Oh. Deviant Moon?
Maybe?
I'm going to embiggen you. There you go.
Maybe your next favorite.
Payne.
So, Mildred Payne's Deluxe Secret Pocket Oracle, the big version.
Ooh. Because it's for someone with big pockets.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah.
I have this colorway. The seance is on its way, I think. I think I ordered the seance. I can't remember. It was so long ago, I'm still waiting. And I think I only ordered that because he said he's not reprinting it. So I kind of had like that panic moment of, oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's buy it now. So yeah. But
So,
I love this colorway.
You like that colorway?
I love this colorway, yeah. I only bought the seance one because he scared me with his out of print business. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
So, are there any Deviant Moon decks that you do not have?
Yes, there's quite a few.
Okay.
There's a paradoxical art, which I'd quite like, but I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have the Marseilles, the recreated Marseilles that he does, like the Gas Man. There's another one out.
I have those.
Do you? I don't have those.
Yeah. So, yeah. Simon said same asylum, so he was in the right ballpark. So
yeah.
Yes, you ordered the seance, Toni, is what Deanne said. So.
Yeah, because I have the X-ray version of the Abandoned Oracle, and it turns out I don't like that because when that was released, there was only 50 copies went out. So I bought one. Again, scared I was going to not get one. And then I think he released a few more into the world. But when I put it down, I didn't like looking at that colorway. So it just got put back in its box, and it now sits in the chest upstairs with my number 2 paradoxical and all of my beast packs and my other rose pack and my paradoxical.
Yeah, cool. Okay. And in the interest of time, I recently was gifted the Darkwood Tarot, which I have not used yet. Do you have this one, the Darkwood?
I don't know. Lots of people are raving about it, aren't they?
Yeah. And I think one of the things that I appreciate about it is it is in full color. And it looks like there's a lot of good information there because it is set up to where it's I have not done a flip through for this, but it has the meaning and then it has the shadow also. Mm-hmm. So
she's got a new book coming out in a couple of days, hasn't she? Shadow Work.
Oh, okay. And so here's the back of the Darkwood. And I know Darkwood is on a lot of people's copies of this. So,
yeah, because I quite like her Haunted Mansion.
Uh-huh.
Haunted House. I don't have it, but I quite like the look of it, and then I couldn't decide this one or that one.
Yeah. Well, there's so many. So
there are, yeah.
Chris says, so confession, I don't have and have never used Mildred Payne. Is it an oracle? How do you read with it?
You can read it 2 ways. So Kelly Bear has done a video where she's pulled out the cards that match or are most similar to a Lenormand. So you can use it like a Lenormand. Patrick, when he was interviewed, said this is the closest you'll get to a Lenormand from him.
Okay.
We won't ever do one of those specifically. This deck is the closest you'll get to that. And you can read it as an oracle, yes. Okay. You get a little printout with this deck, I think. Yeah, there's no book with this one. So I think some of the original decks in the start came with little bits of paper that you unfolded and had meanings. So you can just go in your books, you go to his website, and you can buy this. You can then download the guide on the website. Mm-hmm. There's also a Facebook group called Deviant Moon Tarot that I've been in for a while. And that's where like the fans of the decks. So we load up all the books in there as well for people.
Uh-huh.
I've noticed a few people turning up in there now. So Chris Yo is not in here, is he? So he's popped in.
Okay.
I can't remember who else turned up recently in that group, but yeah.
Or she said, having a Darkwood week on Instagram paired with a zombie oracle.
Oh, nice.
So, Simon said there used to be a parchment paper, Chris. I wrote my meanings into a book and added bits. So,
Yeah.
has anyone seen that new deck that's coming out this month, Cthulhu Dark Arts Tarot? It looks pretty cool. I think it's...
Yeah, so that was on Kickstarter, wasn't it? And it's been, for those who try to back it on Kickstarter, it's been a bit of an event, I do understand. So somebody was talking about it and they're saying this is probably the deck that I'll most regret backing. And so I sent them the link, because this is on Amazon, isn't it? So I sent them the link for Cthulhu Arts, and then they just said, yeah, this just confirms my whole... So I don't know what the story is. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Gigi said there is a video by Kelly Bear on how she uses the Mildred Payne as a Lenormand. So yeah. So, but that's cool. Okay, so I have one more that I can share. How many more do you have that you would like to share?
Well,
I mean,
I
you
have
still
books.
have half a box full of them, right?
I do, yeah. I also have books here as well, so you know.
Ooh, let me show this deck, and then we can talk about books if you want. I mean, if people in chat would. So, so this other deck that I have, I do use this year round, but it's the Madame Indora's Fortune cards.
Mm-hmm.
And this is by it's featuring artwork by Christine Philippak. So, and
it gives that feeling of the old Zoltar machine in Big, doesn't it?
Say that again. Oh yeah, yeah. And so, it is by it's published by Monolith Graphics in Cleveland. So it's and this is one that I ordered. I have a copy of this, and actually this one. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to order another one, and it didn't arrive because this was during the beginning of the pandemic, and so it didn't arrive. And then they sent me another copy of it. So, and this Madame Indora's Fortune cards comes with a book that talks about it. So, Simon said classic deck. I believe he's talking about this one. And so, and Orshi attached Kelly's Lenormand video. So thank you, Orshi. So, and this is one of those that it's a fortune cards, but I have also used them. Yeah. So, and it's quite nice. What I was thinking about doing is since the one thing that's a little bothersome about it is the cardstock is not it's not the world's greatest.
No.
But the content is good. Have you seen this one?
I haven't, no. And are you using that for something specific because you pulled all the elements out in order?
I was going to be doing a flip through of it, so yes. So, and it they also have they did the Gothic Tarot as well.
Oh yeah, another great one that I don't have. Yeah.
So, and I think Chris has gotten all excited. The Minstrel Galaxy Minstrel, yes, please. I think Chris is. How you doing, Chris? How you doing? So, I don't know. So, but yeah. So anyhow, so what I was thinking about doing is on my channel, perhaps for when I get to 250 viewers, I could do a giveaway and give away a copy of this book and cards. So.
Oh, you heard it here first.
You heard it here, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Anyhow, okay. So, sorry. I'll let me be alone with my my rage. I wonder if a paperclip or actually applying correctly what you and Chris told me would help with that.
It might well do, as long as you tuck it to the right side of the box where the flap comes up.
Anyhow, but go on, just, draw attention from this. So.
Major tuck box rage in the corner.
Okay. Yeah.
I felt so bad because the only decks I had lying around for my video happened to be by a particular person. And it was afterwards I thought, I really should have gone out of my way to get extra decks down on that table, but never mind.
So, Orshi's heading to bed. Good night, Orshi.
Good night, Orshi.
So, but, okay. So, what else would you like to show us?
Well, I don't know if you remember, you did a little video with Mr. Richie Rich, and you talked about, that word for things like folklore and fairy tales, myths and superstitions.
Yes.
I mentioned a book.
Uh-huh. Oh, Magpie and the Wardrobe. I'm gonna solo lay out you. The Magpie and the Wardrobe. Okay.
Yeah. So this is, as you see it, this is how it looks inside the book. And it's done in months. So you get your months in here. And for each month, it just tells you folklores, traditions, things that would have happened. It's obviously British inspired, so things that would have happened around us here. So it's a very pretty coffee table book. It's not, it's not cited. There's not loads of stuff in here. So for October, we have a little bit called Black Cats, considered lucky, but witches often choose black cats among other animals to be their companions or familiars. It was also thought that cats purr when a ghost is nearby.
Oh.
So we have little tidbits of information and curious days, like the second Sunday of October is the Sea Harvest Festival. And then there's a place in Kent which does a Thanksgiving with fishing nets for it. And the last Thursday is Punky Night, which I've never heard of.
Punky.
So traditionally, on this night, children in the south of England would parade through the streets carrying lanterns made from carved mangelwurzels, also known as punkies.
Huh.
Now, I don't know what a punky is, but the jack-o'-lanterns originally were turnips, which Jenna did a video yesterday for her Witchy Brew Life. So she showed a turnip. And that's originally where jack-o'-lanterns were carved from, because we didn't have pumpkins. So we carved them out of
turnips.
Yeah, turnips. And let me tell you, if you ever carve one out of a turnip, you'll never do it ever again.
Well, yes, turnips are pretty solid, and I actually like turnips a lot. I like them raw, slice them up. They're delightful.
Yeah, but to try and dig that out with a spoon, it's very dull. Very dull.
Yes. So.
So it's just lots of really pretty pages in here. So, and as I say, something for each month of the year. So for those that want to know a bit more, grab that book.
And it's Magpie and the Wardrobe. And thanks, Deanne, for linking that. So.
But like I say, don't expect loads of things from this. It's just a pretty little table book that you can leave out. If people don't know what you're doing and you're in the closet, you can still leave it out. Nobody needs to know because it's just full of traditions and stories, which are great. And then the other book that I've got, which I've had for months, I haven't got to read yet, is so our Witchy Museum. Cecil Williamson ran it for many years, and he's passed away in 1999. And Steve Patterson, who took over running the museum, I believe, found Cecil Williamson's original book of his own witchy shenanigans.
Wow.
Wasn't called anything in particular, but I understand this book is basically written based on what they found from him. So that's this one.
Wow.
So what do we have in here? Happened upon this handwritten manuscript entitled simply Witchcraft and containing an intriguing potpourri of esoterica from the hand of the museum's founder, Cecil Williamson. In this manuscript, which provides the basis for Steve Patterson's book, includes full annotated transcript of the Witchcraft manuscript, a history of Cecil Williamson and the Museum of Witchcraft. So there's lots of bits in here and practices. So whether they're ones he actually did or whether they are things that he just found out and wrote about, because he found out a lot about folklore. So yeah, so it's...
I'm going to biggen you. There you go. Wow.
Pictures of him doing weird things. And some of the posters from Once Upon a Time.
Uh-huh.
But it'll be interesting when I go there to see what's going on, because this is what the museum looks like. Obviously, it's not black and white in the museum, it's in colour.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, that would be some witchcraft. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to going in and seeing what goes on.
Right.
And they have things like dogs' hearts with pins in and a little explanation about why they're there, what they were used for. So yeah, some really old... I suppose it's going to be more Cornish stuff. I don't know. I'd be curious to see if it's all Cornish or if it's from up and down the countries of the British Isles. So quite looking forward to seeing what goes on there. Yeah.
I think that'll be fun. I think Deanna's been linking a bunch of stuff in this last one. I'm wondering if it's the digital copy of it. It's a Llewellyn book. So
this one is by Troy Books. So we have our esoteric stuff here comes from Troy Books, and it's got that symbol on it.
So by the way, I don't know if we said hi to Sharon. Hi Sharon, glad you're here. So
hello Sharon, welcome.
So
yeah, so those are some of my books, and obviously the Witch's Companion I have.
Okay.
Which again is just another pretty kind of beginner's introduction to lots of subjects sort of workbook with incense, herbs, candle magic, working with the days of the week.
Nice.
Just really basic, really basic, non-Wiccan, more just traditional witchcraft. So that's a nice wee companion book that I have. And yeah.
Robin just arrived. Hello, Robin. Well, and I think, those basic are they may be basic, but I think they're fundamental, because it's always good. I like to go back to the fundamentals and just try to understand and see how my perspective has broadened the more I experience that I have. So
yeah.
But yeah. So what do you got coming up on your channel? Because everybody should know. This is Antoinette, Intuitive Healing, Intuitive Tarot and Jewelry. So you should like and subscribe. Do what?
Touch the screen.
Touch the screen. There you go. Ooh, how's that power? So what do you got coming up on your channel?
So I'm behind. I am behind because I have started a new job and it's kind of taking a lot of my energy elsewhere. But I have to put up this week, hopefully, the September tarot journal review, which I've been starting to do. So showing you some of the decks I used in September and basically my journal, if people are interested in looking at it. So that's what I'll be doing this week. Nice. I never finished the VRs to Ethany. She had 31 days of tarot back in January. I think I got to day 18, but I did them as weeks. And then so many great VRs were going on. I was like, I'm missing out on all these VRs. Like, this is rubbish. I've still got all these things to make, but I really ought to try and catch up. I ought to try and finish that, like at least, accomplish and tick it off. But yeah, I don't know. And then when my next Deviant Moon parcel arrives, I'll do a little unboxing of that. And I think I might have a witch casket on its way. Well, I know I have a witch casket.
Okay, that's one of the monthly things?
Yeah, so I signed up last month, so I've got the October one to come.
Beautiful. And
that's it for me.
I think that's fun. So tomorrow I have Jonathan Daly on, and we're doing #Laugh and Learn Crystals Part 2. And for that, we're actually going to be talking about different types of quartz crystals.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then I have confirmation, but not permission to share. I have another guest, and we're going to do another Laugh and Learn on next Monday. So everybody like and subscribe. So, and oh, Kelly Bear showed up. We were talking about Kelly earlier, right?
We were.
Look at that. Hello, Kelly. Glad to have you here. Thank you. And I also have Jonathan Daly is cool, Thomas. He's a nice guy, and his wearable crystal grids are pretty dang incredible. So Kelly is like, oh no, all good, I hope. Yes, we were talking about you and one of your videos, which even got linked in the chat. Yeah, so it was awesome. Also at quarter till the top of the hour, there is a Tuckbox Rage documentary part 3 premiering. It is an 10-minute, and it's like an 11-minute video, so everybody can watch. And then
just 11. What 11?
What 11?
Yeah, you didn't go for a
no
thingy number. No,
I didn't, because I had I actually I had some issues with the audio of it, and I actually I exported it and uploaded it to YouTube 4 times before one actually worked. So
yeah.
And Kelly Bear, I mean, anytime we talk about you, it's all good. So and Robin says, I use Lenormand as a Mildred. That's actually funny. So I like that. And then at the top of the hour, Justin Michael is live on his channel. So
yeah, I'm halfway through his video. What is Marseille?
Yeah, it's very interesting. So
yeah, absolutely. I'm glad he did that, because my question is, what's the difference between Gasman and Marseille? I want him to do an answer to that, just to educate me personally.
Yeah. Okay. So Justin Michael, you've heard it here. Toni wants you to do what's the difference between a Marseille and a Gasman. So, right? But I'm sure I was sure Gerald was going to say I didn't, because I actually have a life. So, all right, everyone. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. You know her. There she is. So thanks, everybody. Bye.